like me, it can be hard to hear your own voice, let alone trust it and follow where it leads. Or maybe part of you balks at the idea that you can, and even should, get what you want in life. We're so used to hearing statements like, life is hard, life's not fair, and that's just how it is, that it can feel silly and unrealistic to think it's even possible to create a life you love, let alone that it's something you should spend time striving to achieve. We don't want to be spoiled or entitled or naive, thinking life will always be fun and easy or expecting to get everything we want. But that's not what we're talking about here, because that's not actually what you're looking for, is it? You're not looking for a perfect life, but you are looking for a great one. You know that the best, most important things in life require grit and perseverance and courage, and you're up for the challenge, on most days, that is. You are smart and resilient. You do hard things. You're not looking for a magic pill or an instant fix, but you might need some help moving forward because sometimes you feel stuck or lost, or maybe both. Maybe you're about to have a big birthday and you're not where you thought you'd be by this point in your life. Maybe you're making a massive decision. You're swimming in lists of pros and cons and still don't know what to do. Maybe you know exactly what you want in life, but you don't know how to get it. Or maybe you have no clue what you want, but you know you don't want what you're supposed to want, and the conflict raging inside you as a result is positively consuming. I've walked hundreds of thousands of women through some of the biggest decisions of their lives. So I know that when you're in the middle of a major turning point, every decision feels critical. Your life feels like a carefully built but teetering tower, and you're afraid that if you breathe wrong, or heaven forbid, sneeze, you're going to send all the pieces crashing to the ground and ruin your life forever. But even more than being afraid you're going to get it wrong, you just really want to get it right. You know that you get one life, one shot, and you don't want to waste it. You want to build a life that's fulfilling, a life you're proud of, a life you're excited to wake up to every day, or at least on most days. You want to make the most of your life in big, sweeping, world-changing ways, but also in the small, day-to-day, this is too good to miss moments. You want to create a life you love, and that's a good thing. Friend, it's not silly or entitled or unrealistic to want to love your life. It's a beautiful thing to pursue a life of meaning and joy, and it's something within reach. Life is too short to wear shoes that don't fit, whether your feet, your style, or your life, especially when there are 700 gazillion other options to choose from. It's not selfish to want to find shoes that fit. In fact, it's silly not to. The same is true about life. In some areas of life, you get extra points for sucking it up, for accepting a difficult situation and making the most of it. So you push through, you endure, you stick it out, you finish the race, and you're better for it. But that's not always the case. Good things aren't always hard, and hard things aren't always good. Not every difficult and uncomfortable path has a prize at the end of it. There's simply no prize for getting married in shoes you hate. Similarly, there's no prize for dedicating your time and energy to building a life you don't actually want to live, and thereby missing out on the life you really do want. You don't always get to choose your circumstances, of course, and we all have day-to-day responsibilities we can't neglect. But almost always, we have choices available to us that would help our lives fit us a little bit better. And that's what this book is about. It's about being a good steward of the gift that is your life, about doing what you can with what you've been given. You can't control every element of your life, but there is so much you can do, and your life will be so much better if you participate in creating it. Let's be honest, creating a life you love can be hard, but that's why I'm here to help. Through my podcast, books, and online courses, I've become a go-to guide for women in their 20s and 30s as they navigate this life season's biggest decisions and transitions. Being single and navigating relationships, getting engaged and then married, pursuing a career, moving to a new city.